Welcome to the Queen's Lair, a lifestyle podcast. Get inspired by our latest tips and information about small business, entrepreneurship, natural hair, travel, food, and even relationships. Stay tuned for another great episode. I am your host, Renee Patrice. Welcome back to my podcast, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in once again. It is December, and I'm kind of shook because this year flew by. I feel like 2020 was the longest year that would never end, and now 2021 is going to be over in a month. And then we're going to be on to 2022, which is kind of insane. Man, I don't even know what to say. There's been so much that has happened in the past year. Well, I would say of 2021. Just so many things. I can't even touch on everything right now. But one thing I wanted to start off with for December, because I feel like December is almost kind of like January 1st for me. December is like a big reset for me. And January is a reset too, because of course it's the start of a new year. But usually December is when I start to get like in reset mode, and I'm preparing for the major flip when it goes into the new year. So December is kind of like the beginning of the flip of the new year for me, because I'm just like, in prep mode. I know what my budget is going to be for my business for 2022. I know what my clients are looking for in 2022. All of my clients have now had their 2022 meeting with me so that we can map out their strategy, for whatever it is, whether they're a social media client or a branding PR client, whatever it is. They've all had their meetings now. So, and I actually had a meeting with a client late last night, who's been extremely busy. They have their business, but they also have their 9-to-5. And I actually talked to them. I hadn't talked to them in a while, but I actually picked up the phone and, called them last night. And it was a little bit after 9 o'clock. And I usually don't call clients that late at all, But I just wanted to check in, and it was a great talk. And you could tell they needed it. They kind of needed like a little prep. They're kind of frustrated, year is ending. They got a lot on their plate. So I just, you got to check in sometimes and take off the business hat and put on, the friend hat, the confidant, hat, which I did, which I'm glad I did, because you could tell like their whole mood was like lifted, like they just needed to talk to somebody, and I could feel that. And, when you've had clients for a long time, that you've worked with for quite some time, you get to know their habits and, that sort of thing. So sometimes you just need, a little upliftment, from your people, your tribe, as people say. So I wanted to start December 1st. Actually, what I'm going to try to do is, I know a lot of people, if you watch folks on YouTube, they do Vlogmas. And if you're not familiar with Vlogmas is when YouTubers, vloggers, they do a video every single day for the month of December, or every single day leading up to Christmas. So I think I'm going to challenge myself. And I know I've tried to do this so many times before, and it's so hard to do, but I think I can do it. I'm going to put out the good effort. And I think the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to batch record all the recordings for 1 week, and I'm going to make them short. So these are going to be short talks words of encouragement. I'll cover a specific subject each day. If you want to email me and let me know what subject matters you want me to cover, but it has to be able to be summed up in 10 minutes. Because I want to do a different subject matter every day, and I also don't want to do like a part 1, part 2, all that sort of stuff. So I want to cover a different subject every day. And listen, you are hearing the real thing that's going on right now. You hear my computer going off. Somebody just made a payment, and that's what you heard come through my phone. This is real life. This is real entrepreneurship right here. And I'm not editing it out either. So here we go. That is so crazy. But yes, so I'm calling it PODmas. So it's podcasting during the Christmas season, just like Vlogmas. That's what Vlogmas is. It's vlog, and like it's a play on vlog and Christmas. So I'm going to do PODmas. I don't know if it's a thing. Maybe I just came up with it. If I did, I put claim on it, okay? PODmas, that's what I'm going to do. And that just means that I am going to do a new episode of my podcast every day for all the days in December. I am going to try my hardest to stick to this. But again, they won't be longer than 10 minutes. I'm going to make it 10 minutes because 15 minutes turns into 20. So I'm going to make it 10 minutes or less. And it's just going to be nuggets of information. I'm going to talk about success today really quickly. And this first week, I'm probably going to cover, stuff that has to do maybe with marketing and sales, because I know a lot of people are trying to market and sell their products and things on social media. So let's jump into the success, because I think I got like 4 minutes. Okay. Success. Overnight success is not a thing. I said it. I know that people keep hearing this phrase, overnight success. Nothing in the success game is overnight. Sometimes people have been struggling for years. You see all the glitz and the glamour on the outside, but you don't see all the work that they're doing on the inside. You see front of the house amazing, but you don't know all the calamity that's going on in the back of the house. There is so much that goes into success. And there's also this perception that, if you're an entrepreneur, it's just like an amazing thing. And it is just, unicorns and rainbows. And it is not. Entrepreneurship is not for the weak. I'm just going to say it. It's not for the weak. If you want to be successful, you have to be consistent. If you truly want to be an entrepreneur, and there's a talk that I do when I do keynote speaking, I have a talk that's called, Are You a Wantrepreneur? Because a lot of people want to be entrepreneurs, but they don't have the consistency. They don't have the drive. They don't have the, they used to say back in the day, the gumption to do all of this. It is not for people who are lazy. It is not for people who just want to watch other people do the work. Because when you first become an entrepreneur, you're your own accountant. You're your own social media manager. You are your own PR. You are your own marketing team. You do it all yourself. Especially if you're, pulling up by the bootstraps type of thing. Not that you got a sum of money and then had it to spend. I'm talking about the average entrepreneur who starts off from nothing. Especially from leaving the 9-to-5 world. It is really, listen, if I really get down with the get down and tell y'all some things I've been through in these past couple of years, I did share some kind of personal things that I have gone through. Moving in the middle of the pandemic, trying to get somewhere safe. Listen, we might have to, discuss that another day. But if you go back several episodes, more than a few episodes, you will hear. So success is not overnight, but you have to stay consistent. You have to, if you have weaknesses in your business, outsource them. Spend the money to outsource them before you spend too much money making mistakes. So success is not overnight. And be smart about your business. Be smart about how you're going to allocate your funds. That's it. That's the message. Find me on social media at Onyx Queen Media. Info at Onyx Queen Media if you want to email me a subject matter that you would like to see me cover. I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Bye. Online savings simplified. Don't search for coupon codes ever again. With one click, Honey's smart shopping assistant will automatically apply discounts to your cart in seconds. Save on all your favorite things. Easily pay less for products you're already buying online. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Join Honey for free. It takes 2 clicks to add Honey to your Chrome, Safari, Firefox, or Opera browser. Find savings in seconds. While you shop, Honey will find working promo codes across the entire internet, and you save instantly. With one click, Honey will apply the best deals to your cart. It's that easy. So what are you waiting for? Get Honey. Download it today. Visit our link, www.tinyurl.com/ONYXHONEY. That's www.tinyurl.com/Onyx Honey. Start saving right now.